Hello, we are reporting live from a lazy Saturday. Someone is especially lazy, but I was thinking about it and I think I'm gonna do round 2 of decluttering my sunglasses. Yeah. And as I do that, I think I'm gonna talk about uh, what all has changed and what I've learned and how it's going since the declutter. So let's go. Okay, so this is the current situation and setup. I think it's really cute looking, but I did, oops, hello? She's been really clingy. I bought these 2 pairs of sunglasses. I love them. I think they're super cute, which means I definitely want to clear some out. And I actually saw a photo of myself wearing these and I looked really dumb. So I think these are going to be the first to go without even me considering more. And I also noticed, like, walking by this several times, I have so many pairs of just like plain brown aviators. I want to cut that down. And then I think I'm going to make a couple more decisions and see if I can just thin this down a little bit more. So I'm gonna take the aviators off and like make that decision, pick my favorites, and then I'll probably go through them like row by row and just really kind of consider, do I really want to keep all these, and make some decisions from there. If you hear sunshine in the background, she's been a little bit of a menace. The last couple of days she's been really hyper. Every time I have had an interview, she has made herself very known to the interviewer. So if you hear her kind of like doing something in the background, don't eat the plant, please. You're being a menace. Okay, so this is the first pair that I'm like 90% sure is not the look. Yeah, I don't like these. Like, I think I thought they were cool and like structural, but sorry, it's like I can't get my I can't tell if I have a big head or, yeah, these are not it. So these are gonna get decluttered. I have like 1, 2, 3, I have like 4 pairs of like the exact same aviator sunglasses, and then like a 5th pair that's like very similar. So I'm hoping that I can narrow that down here as well. I also have some other ones that are like cool, but I haven't been reaching for them, if that makes sense. These are kind of cool. I actually really like these. I'm gonna hold on to these a little longer. April always kind of told me to be confident about my decluttering decisions, like to not to be confident in my decluttering decisions. Like, don't do stuff that I'm gonna like regret later and like obsess about, and like, if that makes sense. These are cool, but the shape is wrong for my face. So I think these are actually vintage. So somebody's gonna be really happy to get these that has like a different face shape than I do. I just like vogued there. So that's something that I've taken away from the decluttering process with April and doing the space maker method, is to like really, I don't know, like it doesn't, like, to try to not think about like what other people might think or say or whatever about my decluttering decisions. Like somebody might say like, wow, it's ridiculous that you have 20 pairs of sunglasses, but they're in a spot that, you know, there's an organizing solution for them. I'm actually using them more now. I can like choose my sunglasses depending on like the look that I want, and like it's like fun for me to kind of complete my look in that way. Like, they're organized, they're together, it works, it's good. So You know, and eventually maybe I will kind of like whittle it down a little bit further. But for right now, it's working for me and I'm fine with it. These are so ridiculous. I love them a lot. I don't love how they cover my eyebrows. If I'm honest, I kind of like my eyebrows peeking out of my sunglasses. I love the rhinestones. I think they're like really fun. But I think I might let these go. They're so fun, but I think I might let them go. I love what a statement they are. I kind of like, in my head, I'm like, oh, like I could like wear these by the pool with like a big like robe and sunglasses and stuff, but like the reality is, yeah, I think I need to just let these go. That is so crazy. That's so crazy. Oh well. But that's anyway, like, but I can make that decision confidently and be like, the reality is, and so that's definitely something I've learned and internalized, and like something that I feel like my confidence level has like improved so much. Sunshine, she really has like a set of the zoomies right now, and it's great that she has all the space to run around and be able to play and stuff. Like that is new for us, and it's so nice. And like she's been zooming for the past like 2 or 3 days, and like again, like before it was so, everything was so precariously stacked. I feel like that I like these, and I think that they're cool, and I think that they're like kind of fun for summer, but am I gonna actually like wear them though in real life? I'm gonna hold on to them a little bit longer, and if I don't wear them, then I will get rid of them. I like them though. But like I was saying, like I felt like there were so many like precariously stacked piles and like so many like things, and what I kind of have explained to people, because I would just want to say, like, on the video series, like 90% of the comments have been so kind and supportive and like so encouraging, but there have been a couple that like really like like hurt my feelings, like how could you live like this, and you're disgusting, and you're a hoarder. And I think people don't understand that when you are like dealing with chronic health issues and like extremely overwhelmed and like burnt out to the point that you're not even aware that you're burnt out, like I had every intention of like sorting and organizing and cleaning and decluttering, but like I would like organize something into a pile or a box or a bin or a bag, and instead of like tackling that box or bin or bag, I would like trip over something halfway through and be like, oh, I need to do that in order to take care of this. And so then I would set that down and start on a different task, and it would be like some people call it like churning, like the stuff would be churning and I wouldn't be actually making any headway or progress because I didn't have a plan. And I would kind of be like hopping from thing to thing, and I just felt like I couldn't get anything done, and I needed help. I needed someone else's eyes and someone else's vision and someone else's assistance to help me tackle this. But like I had been working really hard on my buying habits, and I had been working really hard on like, you know, why am I holding on to like all this stuff, and how did I get here? So I had done all of that work previously. I had made a decision that I didn't want my home to feel like a dirty little secret anymore, and I wanted to change. And I was really serious about changing. And that's actually how, you know, April and Jackson saw that in me, in my application, in my posts in the Facebook group, the Coffee and Clutter Facebook group. And like, they were like, okay, this chick means business. So, and then they chose to come to New York City. These I love. These are staying. Love. Okay, so now we're in the aviator category. So I literally have 4 pairs of brown aviators, and I think part of this was kind of like me being like, oh, this style looks good on me, and what if one breaks? Or like I get really like stressed out if like something that I like becomes unavailable to me, which can sound really silly, but I think it's kind of like it's annoying. It's like if something, it like, for example, I used to love this makeup remover product from Neutrogena, and it got discontinued. And when it got discontinued, I was like, it was so annoying. I used this to take off like thick stage makeup, and like it worked so well, and it didn't dry my skin. I have very dry skin and sensitive skin, and it didn't dry my skin out. And I was like, it was so like frustrating to me that like this thing that I loved got like taken away from me, and like I had to like find a new product. Like this sounds all like very like over dramatic, but like it was like a real thought process I went through. So I think sometimes when I do this sort of like overbuying or overconsumption, it's like almost like preparing myself to like not have access to replacing something in the future. Like it's like I preemptively replace it almost. I am not doing that anymore. The only category that I do that still a little bit in is seasonal candles. Because that Trader Joe's vanilla pumpkin candle, if I could burn that all year round, I surely would. So anyway, I think that's part of this. So like, let me take a look. So the other thing is when you're wearing sunglasses, it sort of like tints the color, so I can't see how things actually look. So these are all slightly different colors as well. And for people who are concerned, I'm not agonizing over this. I'm just trying to pick my favorites. That's all. Like, and I'm talking through that process with you. Sorry, like, I feel like if you're here and watching this video, you probably enjoy listening to me talk on some level. And if you find me annoying, you would have clicked off already. But like I said, like 95% of all the comments on the series of the Declutter were so positive and so kind, and like the 10% were just like, you're so annoying, stop talking. So it's like I still have that in my mind, I think, a little bit as I'm recording this. So at the time of recording this, I have been living in the Declutter for about do I like these? I think these are Coach. I didn't buy them new, but I think these are Coach. These are like, I don't like how like off of my face they are. Is that a weird thing to say? Huh. Okay. So I think those are probably gonna go. I kind of liked these when I was wearing them. I've been living with the Declutter for like in its entirety since the kitchen was finished for about a month now. And it's been great. It has taken a bit of time to adjust to, if that makes sense. But it's been pretty like life-changing. I mean, I say that it has been life-changing. It's been huge for me. See, these I think are my favorite in terms of shape, but they have like little bits where like the gold has like rubbed off a little bit. Yeah, I think, okay. These are for sure a declutter. And I think I want to keep these two and declutter this one. Oh yeah, I remember I was like out on like one of the sunniest days and I was getting a headache and I just needed a pair of sunglasses and I bought these from like a drugstore, like just super cheapy whatever. And I was like, oh, these don't look bad. So I think I'm gonna declutter these two. Okay, so I am decluttering 5 pairs of sunglasses today, which is, and you know what? Let me revisit these one more time. These are fun, but like I don't need them. And like, yeah, I don't need them. I think I'm gonna declutter 6 pairs of sunglasses. I've been living in it for a month and like I've been really enjoying it. There have been like little things that have kind of what gives me like solace and relief is like April mentions like, yeah, so like sometimes I throw my clothes on the floor and whatever. Like I have like you know, so I have like left certain stuff out here and there, which almost feels like sacrilege at times. But it's so easy to get it back to that like after feeling. Like I can take half an hour and get this room like in pretty pristine condition, and like that was unthinkable before I went through this process. You know, when I'm feeling up to it, I can like cook a full meal. I've like used my crock pot on that little countertop area, and it's so easy. There's a place to plug it in. There's a place to sit the crock pot, and like I didn't have the ability to do that before. I like some viewers, and I'm gonna do like a Q&A, I think, down the road for like some of the most frequently asked questions in the comments. But like some of the viewers were like really focused on fire safety. Like to use my crock pot, which I did do when it was cluttered, like I would have to like balance a cutting board on top of an open drawer, plug it in around the toaster, and like try not to like knock it. Like it was so challenging. It was so challenging, and like that was just like what I had to do at that time, or I was eating out all the time, or I was eating packaged food all the time, and you know, I didn't feel physically well already, and I was like working really hard and like kind of fighting for my health at that time. Fighting for my life sounds like dramatic, but like I was not well, so I didn't have the capability to like even think clearly about like, okay, well, if I took my medicine out of the kitchen where I see it every day and I remember to take it, like where could I possibly put that? Like that wouldn't have even entered my mind. And like I couldn't see past the mess, if that makes sense, mentally. So I guess I just am like reiterating the fact of like how much I really like, don't get emotional, but like how much I really needed the help, and how much like what a gift I've been given through this declutter. Like I said, that like churning process of me trying to declutter and failing like over and over again because I didn't know where to start and I didn't know how to do it, and I felt like I was kind of banging my head on the wall. Like that took up so much mental space all the time, every single day. Like my to-do list was always like 2 pages long on my like yellow legal pad. And half of it was sort this pile, bring load of donations to the donation spot, like post this stuff on Buy Nothing, try to sell this pile. It was like, it took up so much mental rent in my brain. And so going through that process and just honestly like letting stuff go, putting it out for free on the free stuff radiator, you know, that was what I needed to do to be free mentally of all that stuff. And like, even though I was doing all that when I was unemployed, when I could have used some money, it just made, it was like what I needed to do to be free. So anyway, let me stop yapping and see if I can declutter any more sunglasses. Okay, so these 3 are like fun and kind of sentimental-ish. The same thing with that one. These ones I like. These ones I like. These ones are all from the sunglass company Indie that's made in Brooklyn, and I just think they're so cute. Try not to stare, talk to me nice or not at all. It's not me, it's you. I love it. I think they're so kitschy, and I think they're so fun. They make me like, I don't know if you can hear me smiling. These 3 I reach for all the time. I haven't worn these 2 in the month since the declutter, but I have worn similar ones, these ones here. And sorry, let me put them here like this. And I really like that style, so I think I am planning to hold on to those. I've been wearing these polka dotted ones all the time. I love them. I think that they're so fun. They were like my go-to in my purse for a hot minute. I've got my eye on you. These were actually a collaboration with Free People. And I thought about declutter or trying to sell them at some point. Maybe my thinking on this will change at some point. I'm definitely open to learning or changing my mind, but like I was sort of like, if these don't sell, I actually like them, I'm gonna keep them, and they didn't sell, so I kept them. And I feel good about that decision. This one I didn't take the tag off, so I need to do that. So I think the rest of these are keepers, so I'm gonna put what's left back up here and see how that looks. Okay, so this is how it looks now. The entire bottom row is empty, which is kind of cool because maybe I could put like, I don't know what I could put there, like an S hook with some keys, or I don't know, like this is like a reusable shopping bag. I like have this some little like key stuff and my little cinnamon broom that smells good. I still am hanging my keys here, spare keys, and like to my sister's apartment and stuff there, masks up there, like, so I don't know what I would put there, but like it's kind of cool that I decluttered that whole bottom row. That's where I have some like mail and stuff down there, but like that's where all the little glasses cases are. But I would consider that a success. Okay, and this is the declutter pile. So I'm decluttering 6 pairs. I think this one, the designer who sells these has like a bit of a resell culture, so I might try to resell these and these, but the rest I'll probably just like either leave on the radiator or like donate to a charity, or maybe post on my Buy Nothing group. I don't know, but yeah, anyway, fun. Ooh, I look a little rough. I didn't realize how makeup free I look, but no makeup, I woke up like this. Anyway, thanks for doing that with me, and thanks for listening to me chitty chat for a while. And I'm gonna keep trying to post some more videos in general, videos like this. So if you like that type of thing, feel free to follow along. And I think next time I'm gonna do round 2 with my purses. So definitely want to stick around for that. Have a great day and talk to you soon.